Hello, guys. This is welcome back to the Beginners on Earth podcast episode. This is episode 33, and as you can see, the scenery is quite different. I'm currently in my garage, and I'm just here by myself. If you're wondering and asking why I'm here by myself, um, I'll explain that. I'll get to that. Let me go ahead and move this aside carefully real quick just so you guys can see me and get a good view. Well, a lot has happened this past week, and let's just start off as let me go ahead and give you guys an update, a brief update. So the reason why I'm sitting here by myself, I keep looking at my phone. Sorry, I'm checking the timer for this camera. The reason I'm here by myself in the garage, by the way, this is the studio, and I'm trying to work on it. I want to get something in the background here. This looks sad as fuck. Um, yeah, I don't want this back here. I don't want this background. I want something on here. I knew I should have brought something out here, a pop figure or something to lighten up the mood because it's depressing in here. But other than that, yeah, I'm gonna fix up the studio the best I can, the way I wanted to. So neither here nor there. Anyways, the reason why I'm here by myself recording a podcast by myself is that Leo and I are not there's no other way to say that. I can't put a cherry on top. So Leo and I are not continuing on making the podcast anymore. And it does suck. We had our we weren't on the same page, and there's some things I did that I do regret, and that was not right of me. For the people who are watching and know what happened, and Leo, if you do watch this too, you know what happened, and I apologize. And I don't want to say too much on the camera and out in the public because that's business. This is someone else's business, and I don't want to share that unless they were here right now, those people that know what happened. But I just want to say yes, because of this certain event that happened, we this not necessarily decided because Leo, if you do watch this, by the way, if you do watch this, just hit me up, man. I do want to talk. But other than that, we basically parted ways for now on. And it does kind of suck. It is a little sad. And I I never saw it coming, even though this was my own doing. This was my fault, and I I'm not proud of it. But all I can say is I apologize, and I will do better. And I still want to do this podcast, whether it's with by myself or somebody else. I'm still gonna attempt to do the podcast the best of my abilities, and I just find it really fun and intriguing. So I'm gonna continue doing the podcast, the Beginners on Earth podcast. Excuse me, my balls dropped. So yeah, I'm gonna try my best to do this Beginners on Earth podcast because this is something very new to me and new to you guys as well, who have been following us from the jump. So this is very exciting, but unfortunately, it had to come down to this way. So yeah, that's why Leo's not here, and that's why I'm in a different setting, different scene by myself recording this podcast. But I'm gonna attempt to try to do a solo podcast. I don't care what's gonna happen. I do care what's gonna happen, but I wanted to try to attempt to to do the best, to the best of my abilities, attempt to try to do a solo podcast. And I'm sorry, I keep looking at the timer for the freaking camera just because I have a habit of doing it because it always turns off and shit. But other than that, yes, as I was saying, I'm still gonna do the podcast the way I imagined it that I would wanted to do. So I'm gonna try to the best of my abilities, and I know some people are gonna think differently, saying, "Whoa, what the fuck? I'm only here because of you two," or "Nah, never mind. You're pretty stupid alone. So you're a dumbass anyway." So I'm gonna click off. So if you guys feel like that, if you guys don't wanna, if you guys feel a certain way that it's just me now, then I'm gonna try my best to do what I'm gonna do and love to do. Then go ahead and click off. If you don't want to be here, if you don't want to listen to my dumbass, then that's fine. That's totally fine. If you want to not watch anymore because it's not the same, then I completely understand. No hard feelings whatsoever. At the end of the day, it's night, but that's stupid. But no, I completely understand if you guys aren't rocking with the new setting or rocking with the new setup or environment or just the way things are gonna be now. It's gonna take some time to get adjusted to it, and it's gonna take some time for me to get adjusted for this as well. So, which I'm in a way I'm kind of used to it because prior to doing podcasting, I did do streaming for a little bit. I streamed on Twitch. I started not last year. I started around towards the end of 2020 and I'm going to 2021. So it's been a year. I just say I was just streaming for a year, but prior to podcasting, I was streaming on Twitch. I was playing games. I was on with my friends, and we would stream almost all night, almost every day, every other day on the weekend, and it was really fun. I really enjoyed it. But then, I guess when you grow up, the games aren't the same anymore. They don't hit the same anymore, and you kind of lose that nostalgic feeling, and then that childhood, that little spark that you had in video games. It's not the same anymore that it used to be. So I stopped streaming for a while, but I do want to get back into it. I really do. I want to still do this here, and I still want to do this. The podcast is the main thing that I would love to do and grow, and I'm gonna talk about a little bit more throughout this episode. So, damn, I'm getting motherfucking mosquitoes like up on my ass. God, this shit's hurting. I'm sorry, guys. Let me go ahead and restart this camera real quick. Hold up. I'm gonna pause it and then edit it and go back into it. So I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. I restarted the camera. So I'm going to try to not hit as much shit as possible because I know these mics, they're cheap. They were $40-$50 Best Buy. They're cheap and they catch everything. Every little background noise, every little tap that you hit, everything that you set down on the table, it catches everything. It's fucking a Dumbo microphone, basically. Anyways, what was I? I was talking about streaming, right? Streaming and doing the podcast. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna explain more into how the podcast. I have an idea, a general idea of what I would like the podcast to be, and how I would do it. But yeah, I did stream, and then I'm gonna just get back to that subject real quick, and then I'll move on. So I did stream for a little bit. I did stream games with friends. And I stopped streaming around October of 2021. So a couple months back, I stopped. That's when I stopped. And I do miss it because I look back at some old clips and they're funny, man. I love making a good laugh with friends, making new memories, and looking back at it saying, "Damn, that was stupid as fuck." I made myself look embarrassing, but at the end of the day, you're just laughing about it. At least it was a memory you actually caught. So I would love to. Excuse me. So I'm playing more games quite often now, and I want to continue streaming from time to time. It doesn't have to be every day. It could be maybe every twice a week, once a week on the week, or like 2 times a day. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that out. I'm still trying to figure this out. But enough of the stream talk. So I'm gonna talk about the podcast and how it's gonna. I do wanna. I don't want to do a rebrand necessarily, and maybe, but everything's still on the drawing board for me. I'm still trying to recuperate my thoughts and shit. But anyways, for now on, I think I'm gonna do at least 2 episodes a week, maybe one. Who knows? It might still be the same. It might still be 2 episodes a week or one. But for now on, since if I'm doing this by myself, I do want to have people on here. I do want to have guests. I want to have friends, family, people that I know, or people that I used to talk to that I didn't know, or randoms. Whoever the fuck wants to come up on here. Come up on here, motherfucker. We'll definitely I'll bring a random bum on the street and we could talk about what he had for lunch today. Maybe he had a fucking cockroach in the granola bar. Who knows? But yeah, I really want to bring guests on here. I really want to get people talking on the podcast and just talk about life and what they've been through, crazy experiences that they fucking had, or just anything in general. So I want to get more people on here, but probably sooner rather than later, excuse me. And I want to make these episodes at least 30 minutes long, because I know an hour, previous episodes were about, they would average to 50 minutes to an hour, and I know it was very redundant and we would repeat a lot of things and sometimes run out of ideas. So I want to prevent that. So shit, that's 7 minutes. Okay, I want to prevent that, and I want to make them 30 minutes, short and sweet. If I have a guest on here, probably 45 minutes, because I don't want to go overboard. So I'll say 45 minutes if we're having guests on here, and 30 to 25 minutes just me probably talking about whatever the fuck is going on in my daily lifestyle routine, and how depressing it is, and how I'm struggling to fucking live another day. I'm just kidding. Just don't take me seriously. I'm just being sarcastic as fuck. Anyways, I'm gonna eat this real quick. Hold on. Anyways, this is good. I'm eating a fig bar right now. You know, excuse me. I know I already have equipment, but I do want to upgrade the equipment as well. I actually want to get handheld microphones now too. Handheld ones, and there's some, I forgot what it was called, but it was called the Zoom H6. If you guys know, I'm pretty sure most of you guys don't know what it is, but for the tech savvy people who know about all that shit, it's basically a portable. It's called the Zoom H6. It's a portable recorder, or XLR. Fuck, dude. How do I explain it for people who don't know shit about microphones? Anyways, it's just a portable recorder. I'm gonna just try to explain it the best I can. If not, then all hell is gonna break loose. So it's a portable microphone, and you can connect up to six portable recorders. Sorry, you can connect up to 6 microphones, which is fucking cool. So you can take that portable recorder and take it anywhere you go. You can take it to your studio, take it to your house when you're going on vacay and you want to record an interview or record a podcast there, or you're going to a party or whatever. You say, damn, you know what? This is a perfect environment where you make a fucking podcast and interview people. Anyways, I kind of want to do that. That sounds so funny. As just imagine if I had this is the portable recorder, right? Just fucking imagine me pulling up to a party or to a fucking club and saying, all right, y'all, welcome back to the Beginners on Earth podcast. Today we're at a fucking club. Let's see what kind of action we can get. That wouldn't be so fucking, it wouldn't be random, weird, but funny. I live for shit like this. I don't know why, but I like doing stupid, weird shit that people think that, wow, that guy has problems, which I do, of course. Everyone has problems, but I would love to do that. But that's basically what I want to get. It's called a Zoom H6. And I also want to get real microphones now. The ones you actually sing in, kind of one of those, the handheld ones, and it won't make as much noise. It'll sound a lot more crispier, a deeper voice, and I'll probably buy maybe 3 of them for now. I should say 2, but 3 of them for now because they are kind of hefty. All that equipment is pretty expensive. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little costs a couple thousand rupees for that shit. But anyways, I want to do that. I want to buy that, and I think it's gonna work out definitely. So, excuse me. Honestly, if I'm gonna have guests on here, Chewy, if you're watching right now, you did mention you would offer the studio. So I don't know if that offer still stands. Because if I end up getting a guest, if that offer still stands, I will definitely be delighted to take that offer. But I'm still gonna ask if I'm gonna text you. But if you're watching this and you come this far, Chewy, if your studio is still available, I would love to make use of it. If I have a guest or just someone that I want to bring on a podcast, or maybe, who knows, maybe it's just me that I want to just do maybe another solo episode, then I would love to be at your studio because it reminds me of the cozy vibe kind of feel, especially all them keys, all those keys that you're having. You know what, hold up, never mind, I'm going off on a fucking tangent right now. I'm being stupid. Anyways, but podcasts is what I'm talking about right now. I'm talking about a podcast. See how crazy I am, motherfucking. I'm a crazy motherfucker. I'm sorry, guys. Let me eat this real quick too. I'm gonna have to restart this camera in a bit. You guys can hear me chewing. Oh fuck, that was loud. I don't know how to turn down the volume on the headsets, so it sounds so loud right now. I can hear freaking crickets at the moment. I can even hear myself drinking. Jesus, I sound like a damn water buffalo. Anyways, I'm gonna restart this cam real quick. I'm gonna cut it right now, and I'll be right back in 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm back. Restarted the camera. I think this is gonna be the last of this. I don't have to restart it anymore. But anyways, trash. Had a little snack right now. I'm getting massive fucking mosquito bites. These things are freaking. There's a damn fly in here. Oh man, yeah. I'm definitely gonna work on the studio a lot more. A lot to improve in here. I moved a lot of stuff in here. I moved the tables, boxes. Shit, excuse me. Sorry about that. Tables, boxes, couches. There's even a bike right there, just looking depressed. Yeah, there's a lot of shit in here that we need to get rid of, but we probably won't because we're hoarders. Oh wait, hold on. Let me bring a special guest in here real quick. Wait, let me lay this shit down. Oh fuck! I can't squeeze through shit. Let me bring a special guest in here. We'll call this who. I don't know what we'll call him, but we'll call him something. We'll call him Papaya Man, the Papaya Man, because I have no good explanation for his name. I just came with Papaya Man because he smokes a lot of weed. Let's just say that, because it's papaya, and papaya is weed. And excuse me, just ignore that, guys. I'm so sorry. Anyways, where did I end off? See this, if I'm doing a solo podcast, goddamn, I need to be more professional. But we're gonna learn as we go. I'm gonna do a lot more research, and honestly, there was no. This podcast, this episode right now was not organized whatsoever. I just came off of a fucking whim, did it off of vibes, and said, you know what, fuck it, we'll just record. Isn't that right, Papaya? Oh yeah, you know what? Cool. I got a solo podcast. Yeah, you wanted to do one. I really wanted you to. Yeah, no, great. Thank you for your feedback. Anyways, this is definitely not gonna be this sad esque vibes in here is definitely not gonna. It's gonna change. It's not gonna be like this for forever. Maybe a couple episodes. Just put up with it for a little bit, please, and thank you. But this garage is definitely gonna get turned into a studio. I can only imagine during the summer. Even today it was hot. It was 90. Around the 80s or 90s, and shit, I can only imagine how it's gonna feel like during the day. If I'm recording during the day, oh my god, it's gonna be a disaster. I'm gonna have swamp back, swamp ass. So I just gotta be wary of my recording days and how the weather is, because this garage gets super hot when it's really hot and blazing like a damn blaziken, and it gets colder than two penguins fucking. It gets cold in here, and you can definitely crowd freeze somebody. So it's the best of both worlds, but I'm just gonna figure out how to do this shit, dude. I was gonna leave the garage open while I was recording this, because the outside it looks so beautiful for the sunset, but now it's completely dark. You guys can probably tell. I just have this selfie ring on. I don't know if I might have to get another lighting just right here to light this side of my body and my face, so it can look more proportioned and not fucking one shadow over here, one light, one dark. Fuck, it's gonna look all weird. But I ran out of topics, so I'll see you guys. No, I'm kidding. But I forgot to mention, I did just come back from Seattle. I came back on Sunday. I came back Sunday morning with some friends, and we celebrated a very good friend's birthday party. So shout out to you. You know who you are. I'm pretty sure you're gonna be watching this. So happy birthday to you. We love you, and happy 23. This is a Michael Jordan year. You better take that shit. Don't take that shit for granted. You know, you're only getting older, so just live a little. Anyway, we came back from Seattle. I had so much fun with my friends. It was something that I really enjoyed, and I really enjoyed making memories with, especially with them. It was so fun. Never a dull moment. And I would love to do something like that with all of them, because I generally did have a lot of fun. So Seattle was a 2 thumbs up. Man, I would throw 4 thumbs ups for my toes, but it was a thumbs up. 10 out of 10. Would do again. I love that city so much. That was my 3rd time visiting Seattle, because I have family there in Seattle. I have a cousin who lives over there, and I'm probably gonna visit again sooner rather than later. If you're watching, hi Josie, hi cousin. We saw you at Seattle. And everyone who followed us, Josie, every one of Josie's friends, thank you for following the podcast. Thank you so much. I want to get some of you guys on here. I think it would be fucking hilarious. I think having my big ass friend group on here, or any kind of friend group, would be so fucking funny. Just the amount of stories and fucked up experiences and situations that we would have. It would be so funny that people would definitely love that. I think I can already tell people would be dying in their seats and just cracking up and be confused as fuck. But yes, I'm gonna mention, if any of my friends are watching, or people who know, very close friends of mine, if you guys want to hop in the podcast, just send me a DM. Just don't be afraid. Just say, hey man, I just want to be on the Beginners on Earth podcast and trying to get some clout. Shout me out. Well, come right on in. As long as you fucking fertile and breedable, come right in. I'm just kidding, but I think that would be so funny. So the But going back to Seattle, yes, Seattle is a very beautiful place. If you guys plan on going there or always wanted to go there, I say do it. It's a beautiful city. The weather there is okay. I mean, it's always gloomy and raining, but the days that there's sunlight, oh wow, it's beautiful. So much green. The air is not as polluted as and fucked up as Cali, but oh, excuse me. But yes, it's a very beautiful city. You can smoke all the papaya that you want. Only thing that fucking sucks there is that they tax the fuck out of you for alcohol. So other than that, that place is so cool. Everybody, the people there are very nice. The people there are genuine. Just a lot of white people there. It's a lot of whites. But it just felt at some moments when I was at the city, when I was at Seattle, at some moments I did feel a little bit. I felt as if there was eyes watching me. I felt there was just right behind me. There was just people watching, and when I was around the area, downtown, and just exploring over there with my friends. It felt very, very weird and kind of eerie sometimes. I said, damn, I would go up to my friends and say, damn, there's a lot of white people here. I don't feel like we belong here. And they would laugh and I would laugh too. But fuck, man, it's kind of, it felt like a little scary movie in a way, because I was definitely out of the simulation. Did feel a little bit uncomfortable, just a little bit, but I'm probably just overthinking and I'm just not used to it. But other than that, nothing else to complain about other than it was a great time. Beautiful city and somewhat beautiful people. Other than that, I would go again. And supposedly the next trip with our friends is gonna be Vegas. So who knows? I would love, if we go to Vegas. I'm pretty sure it's gonna happen. I'm pretty sure we are going to Vegas. If you guys are watching this, I'm pretty sure we are going to Vegas. But I'm gonna wrap it up right now. So if we're going to Vegas, I would love to record a podcast at Vegas. That you guys, I think that would be so, just the idea of it, of having all, because I'm gonna just talk about this real quick about shout out to the Rancho Boys podcast. If you guys know who they are, then you know. If you guys don't know, they live somewhere around Cali. I don't know how far they live from P-Town or the IE, but they live somewhere in Cali. And they're called it's the Rancho Boys podcast, and they have it's a whole group of their friends, and they just chop it up just about juicy topics and what's going around in their lives, their personal lives and relationships, yada yada yada. They go all around the whole pinwheel. And I love that. I love how they have a big group and they have different opinions, different people, and I think it's so cool. It always keeps it refreshing in a different kind of taste and a vibe. So I would love to have my friends on. That's what I want to do. This Vegas, I'm pretty sure this Vegas trip is gonna happen. For the people who are listening, all of my friends, this Vegas trip probably is gonna happen, and we're gonna have you motherfuckers on the podcast, and we're gonna be talking about we could talk about anything. We'll talk about government conspiracy theories, drugs, fucking near death, life and death experiences, fucking embarrassing moments, anything. We'll talk about anything. That I think it would be so funny and cool to just fucking be around friends, and why not make a podcast out of it and record it. But other than that, I'm running out of time here. I don't want to go super overboard and just sit here talking about nonsense for the next who knows hours. But anyways, if you guys stay tuned for this far, I greatly do appreciate it. Oh fuck. All right, guys. I'm gonna go ahead. The camera is dying, so I'm gonna wrap it up real quick. If you guys can hear me, excuse me. If you guys made it this far, thank you so much, and I really appreciate every single one. Oh my god, gases are coming out. I really appreciate you guys. For the people that stay tuned and the people who are supporting, I love you, and I want to do something to give back. Maybe a giveaway. Who knows? At a certain subscriber, but that's for later down the line. Anyways, thank you, and follow the Beginners on Earth podcast on TikTok and Instagram and YouTube. Beginners on Earth on everything lowercase. But we'll continue this on the next episode, which it might be this week or maybe next week. Who knows? But other than that, thank you so much. Thank you guys for understanding. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Friends, family, bums, Teletubbies, grandma's dogs. Thank you. Bye.